I wanted to speak as far as lack of compassion. Donald Trump back at it again.
Shout out to
They put
my
a
boy.
2-year cap.
Oh my
They put a
God.
2-year cap
That's
on the Section
nasty.
8. Get y'all ass up out that motherfucking Section 8,
Now, I
man.
don't mind
Not
that
gonna lie.
part.
Okay, amen.
But Donald Trump,
100.
there is a big conversation going on because on one hand, there's a conversation of why would you want to be in Section 8 for an extended period of time. I think we have either known people or heard of situations and where niggas be in that bitch 10, 15, 20 years, right? Because right now there is no cap.
It's passed
But
down to their kids.
yeah, but on the other side,
Oh, we know where King gonna stand on this.
it is a level of this is where we're at. This is how, the circumstances of our community, it's tough as far as jobs, a whole lot of reasoning on why people say that it is necessary and essential to continue to be in Section 8 for an extended period of time. I want to know what side of the argument y'all are on. Do y'all agree that there should be a 2-year cap? Or do you think that there should be a level of compassion and grace for the folks who are in there for an extended period of time? Go ahead, Kenya 10, Jonae Cortland.
Man, get them lazy fucks about them houses. See, that's that shit I don't like because here's the thing. While they up there kicked up, okay, getting that cheap ass $5 rent, there are other people that gotta get it out the mud and work very hard and they're not getting no help. I don't really think that's fair. It makes sense to me that there are people that have needs at certain times in their life. And it makes sense to me that we address those needs at that time. It's not to enable you or to give you a crutch to just always need something for the rest of your life. That's not realistic. Yes, things happen. Yes, you might have a little homeless moment. Yes, you know, when it had a baby and he not helping. Like, we understand all of that. And I'm for helping people in those moments. The point is to get you on your feet.
Turn into a Tyler Perry skit real
Okay.
quick there.
The point, because they be having all them kids in the Section 8, like, it the point is to get you on your feet, and the fact that we don't have any kind of limitations is why you see so much of people being in Section 8 housing their entire lives. Why Section 8 is at this point generational. It's being passed on to your children. That makes no sense to me. I don't think people should have to pay for that. I think it's holding up. And really, if you're about helping people, you would be against that because they holding up resources from all the other people that could have utilized that house while she's been in there for 15 fucking years. Okay.
Go ahead, Ted, Jonae, and then Cortland.
Um, my best partner, I've been friends with him since third grade. His mama has been in the same house since they moved in that motherfucker. And they've been on Section 8 that whole time. This whole time. To this day. To this day, her rent is only $9. Okay? She drive a Mercedes Benz 2016 S550. And her baby daddy got a dually truck. I want them niggas out that house. Okay? It's time it's time for them to leave that fucking house. Okay? My best boy, he 32. We damn near the same age. Okay? It's time for them to get up, get out, and get some. My auntie don't want to work. Her rent is $16. You know how many bedrooms she got? It's just her. She got a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath.
Sound like hate?
Just her. $16. Now, listen, rent is pretty much rent, mortgages, whatever, house payments, however you want to describe it. It's pretty much everybody's biggest bill in like the nation, right? Biggest monthly bill. If you can't get your shit together in 2 years from having $16 rent, the rent's $16. Now here's some game. Now, on the real estate side, I'm a businessman. It's gonna fuck you up because the government is handing me a guaranteed rent check. So, you know what I'm saying? You pay 16, the government paying the rest. So, I don't really know how that's going to work because they pretty much been paying my salary for the last 15 years and this rental property been going up and I've been getting equity loans and all of this. So it's going to fuck up the real estate game for sure. But still, I want my tax dollars to go to something else. 100.
So you for the 2 years.
Oh, for sure.
Go ahead, Jonae. I know you ain't for it. You the bleeding heart up here. Go ahead.
Huh?
Um,
Yeah, I don't know
me
if
and
that's true.
my elitism.
I would
Oh,
have. I
okay.
would have said Kenya.
So I will say this, Rashad. I too have a cousin who has been on Section 8 since we were in high school, because that's when she decided to have her first child, and she is now 40 and is still on
More
Section
hate?
8. Okay. 2 years to me is too short. That's kind of crazy. Cause listen, I don't like the concept of 2 years, as if 2 years is not the amount of time that niggas have waited to find good jobs. Like, I know people that be waiting a year and a half, 2 years to just
You
find a
don't
fucking
need a
job.
good job. You need
No.
a
Okay,
job.
sir. May I land my plane? Thanks.
Oh, sorry,
Um,
you know, my bad.
so, um, I think the time frame, the 2 years is a little tight, Trumpito. I'm not fucking with that, but maybe 3 or 4. I also think that if you are doing Section 8, there should be a stair step. Maybe if you did the 2 years and your rent was 16 and you try to reapply and you still have an issue with your income, you need to start paying a certain percentage of market rent. I'm sorry.
Nah,
It needs
just
to
go
be
up to
something.
50. It go up to 50 after 2 years.
Whatever, or something. Like, I don't believe in just a kicking out.
$50 rent?
Nah, no, up to 50%, nigga. Don't come up here
Oh,
pissing
I
me
was
off.
going to say, shit.
50%. um, I, I'm gonna say this because I know it's gonna sound crazy because we're all seeming like we're pro-Trump. It's not pro-Trump. It really, to me, if I'm being fully, transparent, I know a lot of people that, take advantage of it more than use it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, maybe that's our experience showing. I know so many more people that sit there and fuck around and lie about jobs that they don't have and still, like, get paid under the table so they ain't gotta report it to Section 8. I know more people
That's hate.
that's milking the system. And then the people that need it end up on motherfucking Section 8 wait lists for 10, 20 years. So then they end up being 10 to a house because the people that's on Section 8 that actually is bringing in actual money, the fuck you got a brand new car and you on Section 8? That don't even make no sense. I know cousins that cause you know if they on Section 8, you know they getting that 20,000 at tax time and they taking that
Yo,
20,000 and
hey,
buying a
can
brand
y'all
new
niggas
car.
stop hating? This all I hear is hate.
I'm just saying, that's just the truth. And I'm telling you, my cousin ain't did shit with none of that money.
20
And she was a
grand.
worker. My cousin had
Well,
6 kids.
How can I
maybe
get
if
up on the
you
20
pop
And
some
she
of
grand?
them babies
said,
out, you get
listen,
some
my
Section
cousin
8.
got 20 bands back for her shit.
Put me in contact with
And
cuz.
shit, she got 20 bands back. I ain't gonna lie to you. I just, again, cause I don't like the idea of just kicking them out. I don't like that. Like, people really do be in bad spots, but
Now, real question though. After 2 years, right, and they're used to paying $16 rent, how are they magically gonna adjust to a new budget of paying
they
eight,
ain't
nine
just a
hundred
new
dollars
budget. They be getting motherfucking iPhones. Stop it, Doko. I know, listen, you
I'm
know,
just
and I know
asking
that, so
questions.
you and I both know niggas on Section 8. They're living a regular lifestyle like everybody else. They're
Listen,
not,
I would
listen.
like to drive a Benz S class and pay $32
Exactly.
rent too, but that's not my life. It's okay, but
But
I'm
that's
not
their
mad.
life. My
I
cousin
don't
had
get
brand
mad
new
when I drive
cars and
by the
shit.
projects either, though. I'm like, oh, that shit is fire. Like,
Mm.
No, I listen, call me a hater. Um, I think that you got to do what's necessary to get your ass up out of there. In my opinion, you got 2 years of $16 rent. I think that
but
that is a
why,
situation
Rashad?
where you
Though,
can budget.
why?
Um,
Because if they're cool with the lifestyle, what makes me not cool with it? Because I gotta pay taxes.
it's not about, for me, it's about there are people out here who need it for real, right? And you not wanting to do anything. I put a video in the jumbo, right? This lady in the blue dress, um disregard how she looks, quality. But what she said was that she owned a business and she was going to hire somebody, and the person didn't want the job because they would not get the Section 8 benefits, right?
Yeah, you gonna fuck up my benefits,
And
nigga?
so
No.
that's not a like you being comfortable in not doing anything in order to have that. I think in that instance, nah. Because there's folks out here who really need that shit and really want to try and going to use those 2 years. Let me get on my motherfucking feet. Let me get my grind, my children. Let me get this job, boom, 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 and I'm going to be straight. It's people out here who are like that. You passing up opportunity
Nah,
and
reality though,
progression, that's crazy.
Rashad, reality is that some people, and this is just some people, are afraid that if they do take that leap and take that chance, and then they lose that job, then what?
We all have that fear. We all could lose our job.
Yeah, but losing your job on $16 a month rent and losing
But
your job
they
when
be
you
having
already used to,
money,
you know what I mean?
Doko. They be having money. And you
Listen,
know
you
that.
know,
They be out here getting
I
to
have a
it.
soft, I have a soft spot in my heart for downtrodden people. You know this.
This nigga's a
This
downtrodden
nigga.
people. Hold on, let's go to Cortland. Then we got Nay. Then we got 10 and DB. What's the word, Cortland?
Hey man, get the lazy motherfuckers out of here for good. Like, bro, like we gotta get rid of this
Cortland
shit,
trying to steal
bro.
my shit.
Hey, shout out to Joe. You know I gave you a credit yesterday. I gave you a credit
You did.
yesterday.
You did.
You know, shout out to you, fist in the air. But but with this like the Section 8 thing, right? Like 2 years I think is enough time because we have people like who this young lady is describing, where instead of you taking the 34, 35, $40,000 a year job that's a come up, right, from probably what you were doing and coming off of it, you're willing to still mooch and leech off of taxpayer dollars to then still to go out here and still be able to buy new cars, buy new wardrobes. You're doing everything but what you should be doing, which is stacking your money, right? Planning to come off of it, trying to be better, right? It's called government assistance. Like
What's the
to,
difference
it's
between
to
that
be
and the
assist.
CEO finding $1 million
It's to
tax break?
it's to assist, right? Not to completely supplement, you know what I mean, your lifestyle. So I think that's why, and that's where it's getting lazy, and that's why I'm happy that he's taking the initiative to do it now. Are there some things that he can do to probably make this a little bit better than just kicking people completely off? Yes, but I mean sometimes it takes some extremes to get people to act right. So I'm okay with it.
Let me read this tweet before Nay goes, because I thought this is in response to the woman in the blue dress speaking about offering the job. The woman didn't want the job for Section 8 reasons. It says, wait, so you heard that there are legal restrictions holding back black people from being able to get out of the financial situation they are in, and you thought to yourself, yeah, her mama should be homeless in order for her to be able to get a job that won't even cover rent. And so, basically you want me to get a job that is maybe, I don't know what the threshold is, but just say you want me to get a $20 an hour job or whatever, and then I get that job, I lose the Section 8, but then that $20 an hour won't help me cover regular rent. So that is the aspect of why
Just said
people
that.
sometimes deny positions, because yeah, I can work, but where the fuck I'm gonna find something and where I can live at for, this little piece of
Rashad,
Like
change
they
and
have
Kendrick
grade
said,
income.
point?
Hold
it's
on,
not
this
Rashad.
is
enough.
a
They
this
have
is a
income base.
cultural.
Hold on one second. Let Nay go, and then we're gonna come back around. Let Nay and then 10 and DB.
Hey
How you
y'all.
doing? What's the word?
I'm not hearing too much defense for the Section 8 mommies. I don't
I'm
know.
trying. I'm trying.
So
I
my
think I'm
thing is
easier.
everybody on Section 8 does not have $3 rent. Like I know people over here who I live right now. My rent is almost
Oh, I'm glad she went before me.
2,700.
Yes, thank you.
Hello? My rent is almost 2,700 and there are people
On
here
Section 8?
who pay
Oh my God. Can you let her finish?
please there are people over here who pay 1650 of that 2700 or $2,000. Section 8, even if you get a job with making $24 an hour or whatever, like it's still only going to cover a portion of your rent. You're still responsible for that rent at the end of the day. And I do want to say that as my mother who had it, we built a house from the ground up. They help you buy houses. You can get a house and have your mortgage subsidized to where you own your house. We built our house from the ground up. So it ain't that people just are lazy and kick them off, and then now you have people who don't have anywhere to go
Why
and
y'all
this and
niggas
that.
so quiet now?
It is to help, and
Oh, I'm waiting.
everybody's rent
I'm waiting
ain't
for her to finish
motherfucking
so I can cook her point
$15.
because she's so
That is a
wrong.
misconception.
Let me ask you a question, Nate, because I
Is
don't know
this the
how it works
majority?
specifically. But hold on. So with
Is
this,
this the
right,
majority though?
I know
is
how it
that
works specifically.
because of where you want to live? Like you want to live. Now, I'm not talking about you specifically, but if somebody wants to live in a more nice place and where, look, fam, we can't cover all of that shit, but we'll give you a portion, as opposed to living in the quote unquote projects and where we probably can cover all of that shit. So here you go. This
It's
is where.
Okay, so I can
availability.
answer that. My good friend Precious that I grew up with works actually for housing out here where I live. So in New Jersey, in the county that I live in, you have to find a place according to the zip code, and every zip code has a cap on how much they're willing to pay for a studio, 1, 2, 3, 4 bedroom, whether it be a house, apartment, whatever. There's a cap on it, and you do have to meet those guidelines, and they will pay more depending on what your need is. Like if there's nothing in that price range in the zip code, and you are a mother or father of three, but you can only get a 2 bedroom, but in the zip code they have a 1990 cap, they are willing to go up to meet that to where you be able to move in and house your family.
Okay, I get that. Go ahead, Kenya, and then we got 10 DB.
I don't. It's because the question keeps coming back to, well, why, like why? Do you have the problem? I don't know, like what everyone's personal stances on socialism or capitalism or whatever. I don't know where everyone falls, but that's like what it boils down to. What do the people want to subsidize? Obviously it has good benefit. I don't think there's anything wrong with people saying that it is being abused. No, everyone's rent is not, $5 or $16. I know somebody theirs was like 300 or whatever. And it's a low income area anyway. But the point, I don't think the point is like if it should be given at all. It's how long do you keep people on that benefit? How long do you keep subsidizing that benefit, and how is that affecting everyone else and the amount of people that you're trying to give the benefit to? I think it's just too long, because at this point we're not kicking people off of it at all.
Yeah, go ahead, 10, and then we got DB.
I never understood this dumbass shit y'all do where y'all hear something and then bring your ass up here and tell us about the people who actually need it when we not talking about them niggas. We talking about Esmeralda, Shaquanda, and LaRonda that has been fucking the system since 1987. I don't give a fuck about Terrain or whatever the fuck her name is that actually need the fucking help. That's not who I'm talking about. But every time y'all want to tell me, but what about the people that really need it? What about the bitch that's been paying $16 that got to escalate on 24th?
And 9 kids. She just been popping out babies for 18 years. She ain't worked a job in
Hey,
her
She
life.
been
I
popping
know
out
hey,
those
babies
that is
for
people.
the
a
past 30
2024
years.
She
Escalade. I'm
ain't worked
snitching.
a
Oh, they
job
be having Escalades. I
ever.
ain't gonna hold you.
I ain't paid for a
I'm
grocery the
snitching
She
first.
if it's
been,
a new Escalade because them hoes nice.
come on, man. She been popping out babies for the past 20
$1,700 in
years.
food stamps.
She getting food stamps. Not only she getting food stamps, she getting the cash on the food stamp card too.
And
Hmm,
she getting cash
come
assistance
on.
and daycare vouchers. Like, bro, that shit ain't fucking cheap, man.
Come on. All because she got a motherfucker. She getting what we talking about? Section 8, my bad. Cause she getting Section 8. So now she done had 10 babies. She done got 3 baby daddies. They
Mm-hmm.
locked up. Hmm. I'm
And
tired of seeing that. I'm tired of seeing that Honda. It's a Honda that I see every other day that be on 24s. And she's living the project. It's a project that we call the hood. She living the project. This motherfucker got a candy paint Honda Civic on foes beating down the block. I'm tired of hearing a lot of.
right,
So let me
and
just
go
read the
ahead.
stats real quick. Um, Maybe y'all can help me interpret this motherfucker. 2019 improper payment rate for Section 8 was 4%. as far as
4%?
rental assistance, which equaled out to 1.3 billion. Misreporting income, is 2.5%, of people. Over income tenants, 3.4%. And so when we talk about those percentages that you speak of, 10, does it happen? Yeah, but as far as the numbers go, it is not necessarily an issue
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. You
overall.
want to know why? Because you want, and I'm gonna let you go, Janae. I promise. You want to know why it's an issue? Because think about how many homeless, disabled veterans is on the street in this country. Those assistance for those small percent equal a lot could be used to those people. So it is a major issue.
Yeah. Cause
2%,
please know, Section
2%
8
of
ain't
a
only for
bill,
people with kids. Let's not forget.
right? 2%.
Please
My,
no.
my auntie, listen, Rashad, my auntie, all her kids is grown. I mean, 30. She on Section 8 right now. She not disabled. Her disabled, she bald. She lost her hair. She ain't got cancer or
What's in the
nothing.
air for Auntie here?
Come on, man.
Alopecia is a disability. Please let's move on.
And
Shut up,
but
Kenya.
can I say something
Go
though,
ahead. Go
Rashad?
ahead.
So again, I don't want us to lose the perspective. It says kicking out able-bodied adults, meaning they can and should be looking for work. Okay. I'm seeing no disrespect, but it's saying a lot of comments. Well, what's going to happen? What do they need to get jobs. Like, again, that's why I'm saying, like, I'm not saying nobody should be on it. I'm not saying that the ability to be on it should be harder. I don't think anybody is saying that. We're talking about 10, 15, 20 years raising whole families on Section 8 because they don't never circle back around or do any work requirements. Like, I just, I don't know
And they're
why.
trying to fill the
I don't know what's happening. Like,
but
cause again, I don't think it's a matter of if somebody is facing a hard time and unable to find work. Like, if they're requiring you to be an able-bodied person to have a job, trust and believe there's going to be some job work requirements. They do that shit for unemployment right now. I mean, we don't do all this complaining when niggas can only get unemployment for 18 months.
Let
Okay.
me read
What do
what
niggas do?
Grandma
Get up and get
said.
jobs. Like, so I don't know.
Let me read what Grandma said before we get to Kenya. He said, "Who are we to tell someone that they don't need something that they obviously qualify for? Because the same people who quote unquote need it will do the same shit, and then this same conversation will be shifted to them. It's a pointless
I ain't
critique
trying
of
to hear this
lifestyle."
shit,
Hey
man.
man,
I ain't trying to,
that's not
I ain't
valid.
trying to
there
hear,
are no.
I'm,
Y'all
I'm not
ain't
trying to
giving
hear
it
grandma.
away.
Listen,
Y'all
hold on,
better
King.
come
Hold,
get
hold on,
it.
hold on, hold on. I'm not trying to hear grandma's side, nigga. He a side nigga. This the same nigga that's going to that bitch house to fuck on her after she done had 3 babies. See, the people on Section 8, they needed it that first time. That second time, they wanted it. You hear what I'm saying? Because they chose that lifestyle. That's different. You can also choose to get yourself out that situation.
And but the get yourself out the situation is they just you're just coming over here with the rest of us. It's as if to say, oh, they shouldn't get off of that unless they're in this situation where they can find a super high paying job that covers all of their expenses. That's not the case for anybody else. So I don't know, like, what the, like, why we're acting like, oh, we're asking them to do something that's just so astronomical. If it sounds fucked up,
And if
then
they're
you
off
must
Section 8,
acknowledge
and this is what I want to
it's
say,
fucked up for
because
all of
again,
us.
it ends up becoming this judgmental on the opposite direction of thinking, because somebody's saying get off Section 8, we're saying you should not have income-based housing. For those crying in the comments, y'all do know there's a difference, right? So if they're
There
off
is a
section,
No,
difference,
they
and
don't.
so
income-based
you do
housing
know,
Income
changes
based
so
is
you
different.
do
exactly.
know, for those that are crying, that does not mean that they will now have to pay full market rent just because they're off Section 8. That does mean that they still have the ability to apply for low income housing in other places that still go off your income. You're just going to be paying less than market rent somewhere else. You're just not on Section 8 where it is regulated to where you're not getting any rent increases.
And they
So
could
what are we talking
probably
about?
build
And
some more
because I think
low-income
we get
housing
dramatic a little
units.
bit and say that, oh, then people are going to be on the streets. No, not necessarily. Because again, some of these people are able bodied and can work.
This nigga, Bert, Bert said, my, how niggas get some little money and turn into a Republican.
Well,
Nasty bird.
Republican me down and get y'all motherfucking ass
But
out of
Nasty
Section 8.
okay,
bird.
no,
Oh
no, but wait,
well.
this was my
Well,
real
I
my
don't give a
real
fuck at
point,
this
real
point.
quick, right?
Oh, I'm
Because
big
this is
Riri
Call,
fan
going
call, well,
now.
call
back.
me what
Big
it is, because
Riri is the
I'm
name
not
of the
changing.
That's
space.
Because I'm
fine.
not
No, that's
changing this.
fine.
You can call me what it is. I'm not changing. Because the shit I'm
Big
saying is not
Riri.
out, it's
On
not
it.
outlandish what's being said. I don't even think, like what Nay just said, right? If she was able to have a scenario where she saw in her family where it was used to get a home and build it and whatever the case may be, that's not a misuse. That's taking the shit and getting to it. There's people we're talking about that's going and getting the Section 8 and staying in the same fucking apartment till you 30, so that way they could keep all of the money that they're working and earning and working under the table. Like that happens. Now, of course, if there's somebody that does not have it, I don't even agree with the 2 years, right? But I do think most people are saying, yeah, the extended period with no time limit. Yeah, there's other people that's waiting on that benefit and can't get it because
Oh
y'all
yeah,
want
cause
niggas
I was
sitting
gonna
on
cut
it.
it. Yeah, you got 18 months.
Also,
Nah,
Y'all
like
better not let
you
you
me.
out your
said,
Y'all
mind.
like
better
you
Nah,
not let
said,
nah,
me get
10
Joe,
too
elected.
because
I'm
Trumpy for
telling you
me.
Joe
now,
Nate,
Hold
Rashad.
on,
you
wait,
like
let
Rashad,
Kenya
you
go
better
and then
not
we
let me
got
get
She
Gigi
elected.
keeps
and
pointing
Memphis.
out, she keeps pointing out one able-bodied. There are jobs that are not being filled. Now they done got up all them damn immigrants and illegal immigrants the fuck up out of here. And it's a bunch of jobs niggas are sitting there talking about what they
No,
won't
we still
do
got a ways to
and
go,
what
but
and
we
what
gonna
they
get them.
won't do and what they won't do. Okay, the government is saying, nah, bitch, you will do it. At this point, we're gonna force you into taking them jobs because the jobs are sitting there unfilled. We done got these people up out of here and you sitting on Section 8 talk about what you too good for. No, 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 no. You're gonna come, you're gonna work at McDonald's because you don't have a choice now.
Go.
Oh yeah,
All right.
and also real quick, Rashad, this is a good thing for you ladies, cause now you ain't got to go to Tasha house to get your sew in done, and her badass little kids asking you to play games on your phone. You can actually, you know what I'm
I hate
saying?
it. Do you got games on your phone, kid? We gotta
yeah,
start talking
that's
about how
hating.
we deal with other
Damn.
people's kids too.
That's
Fuck
hating.
them
That's a
kids.
conversation.
Hello?
Go ahead, go ahead, DB.
Uh, MVP here, MVP here, hear ye. Listen out for me. Dig this out. I agree with Joe Nay with the time limit. Maybe a little too strict, a little too tight. I'll say that. But also put parameters around 2 year, 3 or whatever it is. It's gonna be, show improvement, pay 50%, reapply, do all that type of shit. Set it up. They just ain't out on their ass. Um, Now it's some lazy motherfuckers that's fucking it up for others. Or it's some motherfucker that's taking, like Ten said, that's fucking up the system and doing all that correct. But people, they got to be more proactive. And, created these situations, the dynamics. Like the other young lady that got me blocked said that you got to they did what they did and you got a house built ground up. You got to do these things to be in better position for your family and your children, for sure.
Everybody got two
Uh,
jobs.
I don't know these people. They just be hating this shit. I don't know.
This nigga DB
Um,
crazy.
but yeah, I landed there. You know, it's just which people got to do better and be better overall. Hearts MVP out.
This nigga say hard. So go ahead, Memphis. How you feeling today?
I'm good. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Listen. When you're on Section 8, you can take advantage of programs. They got financial literacy programs. They have
Is she
computer.
Is
whispering?
she
Yeah,
muffled?
she at work.
Y'all can hear me?
We can hear you. It's just low.
Oh, darn. Hold on.
Yeah.
Go in that closet, and we know y'all be sneaking off on break to talk to us. Go find that place where you could be loud.
Listen to
Can
here for
you hear
sneaking
me
away and
better
coming to
now?
holler at us. Oh yeah, yeah. Got
Oh
you.
yeah,
Okay,
oh yeah.
great. No, but they have financial literacy programs. They have computer tech programs. They have credit repair programs.
These people ain't going
That's
to
the
them
problem. That
programs.
is absolutely the problem. They have all of that. Like Nay said, they have home buyer programs for you. They have some things there that can help you get out that situation. Those niggas that sit there and keep it forever and ever, amen, gots to go. I think a 5 year plan is better than a 2 year plan, but I'm not mad.
Five
I'm not mad at
years?
the sentiment of if you sitting there and you're not progressing and you're not doing nothing, you gotta go. Life don't just
24
stop.
No,
months
wait,
is
wait,
a,
wait.
a nice
Can I ask a
allotment
question?
of time.
No. What? Okay, listen. All right. Okay. How long do y'all think it take to bounce back on your feet?
it shouldn't take
If you
long, right?
apply
But everybody's
yourself,
not the
this
same.
America, the land of the free, the home of the brave in this country. You have the liberties to be
Like,
whatever you want to be in life.
no, I want y'all to think about like 5 years. Like 5 years is a long time to be paying. Let's
Oh
just say, cause I
my
looked it up.
God.
So when it averages out, you paying like 30% of the market rent. That's what it should be, right? Depending on like your situation. I know it varies, but nationally it's 30%, right? Now imagine LaQuanda ass over here got a 6 bedroom, 5 bathroom house in Sicko Ranch, Texas. And she been paying $525 a month for the past 5 years. No inflation, because inflation don't count for that, right? Well, I think it does. It may or may not, but just say it's 525. No cost of going up, just 5 years, 525. She should have been the average cost of a 1 bedroom in America is 1,700. She paying 525 for a 6 bedroom.
But 10, why the fuck
She should be up
why I'm gonna leave this 6 bedroom? What you talking about?
because somebody else need it. They got
You think I give a fuck about that? Nigga, I live in a six
That's
bedroom
an
in Sicko Ranch.
exaggerated example, right? So
Right.
No, it's
And
not.
we supposed to care about
I know
you.
it's,
That's
hold
the
on. No, no, no,
problem.
one
I
second. Hold
know.
on,
Hold on, wait, let him land,
Kenya,
and then
one
we gotta
second,
get
one
to
second.
Scully. We gotta get to the next one.
Isha,
Can I please say something after 10,
exaggeration.
please?
It's not an exaggeration. I know a woman on Twitter that be fighting bitches right now that got 4 kids in a 6 bedroom house in Houston, in
four
Katy,
bedrooms, well, I mean, 4 kids in a six
on
bedroom
Section
makes
8.
sense. But you just said some woman had 6 bedrooms, but you didn't tell me about no kids. So that's why I said it was exaggerated.
Right, well, because I thought that was implied. I
I
mean,
ain't
I
gonna
know
lie.
you're a smart woman,
I don't give
Isha.
a
I
fuck
know
what
the
none of
kids.
y'all.
It's 6 bedrooms. It's kids
I
in
If
didn't
there.
I
know,
got
friend.
five,
Okay,
if I
I can't
gotta
apply.
buy a 6 bedroom for 500, listen, y'all niggas gonna kiss my ass. I ain't leaving.
No,
Fuck it.
most
Yeah.
is okay, but let me say this, and I got to do this. I'm voting Audra for the Nasty Award today because there's no way that she just posted this in the comments saying, "Yeah, trying to force them to take jobs that don't pay enough to even afford rent and groceries and clothing. Y'all are sick. We're sick, and we're